Hello. Let me see if I've got everything going. I'm going to hop on over to YouTube. And there I am. Look. Yes, that is good. I'm going to mute that. And chat is now open for anyone that wants to join us. Welcome, everybody, to the U Movement. I'm pulling some cards for us today. I am B. And let's see what the energies have to say. Pluto has gone direct. Woot. Yes, Pluto has gone direct. I'm excited about that. Very excited about that. Although the energies still have been a little bit like wonky as we're still getting squeezed out some stuff. Pluto will be going into Aquarius. The age of Aquarius, November the 18th. But we are no longer in retrograde. Pluto being the planet of death and rebirth. We are being rebirthed now. It is so. We are being birthed into the age of the Aquarius. So for the next month, some birthing pains might still be present. But whatever the life that you used to have, now think back from 2008. You know what happened to me in 2008? I met my ex-husband. And yes, we're closing that cycle from all the way back to 2008. That was Pluto. Yes, doing some karmic clearing there. So we are moving into the age of Aquarius, and what was will never be again. Yes! Celebrate. I'm hearing Cool in the Gang. Celebration times, come on. Yes, that's what we are moving into. We are moving into celebrations. So just because there's still some more pushing to be done, some more clearing out to be done, that's okay. Each time you'll notice it gets easier and lighter and smaller and better. And yes, we are moving into a whole new age, a whole new world. So I am starting today's read with the Twin Flame Ascension deck. Take Me Home Oracle. And I'm still shuffling, so I guess apparently we need two cards, even though one is jumped out at us. And yes, I did an Oracle video today talking a little bit about the Twin Flame fuckery. That is the Twin Flame journey. Yes, a whole bunch of wackadoodle. Good. Our first two cards up today. And guess what I have? This is exciting. I have glasses. So I can see today. I don't have to like struggle. Okay, so moving on in. We are card number 5 to start with. That's like a midpoint number. And it's the electric. Yes. It is starting to feel a little electrifying. Did you notice a shift? I want to know. Did you notice a shift of energy on the 11th, 12th, in and around there? I'm curious about that because it's electrifying. Oh, now I'm hearing Grease. Boo! It's electrifying. You know the song. Well, you do if you're in my age group. So we have the electric creative expression. Look at that. It almost looks like a Tesla coil going off and pulling in energy and emitting energy and just, this is exciting. And it's reverberating out this electric energy. Hello, Yvonne. Welcome. Welcome. We are starting in a good place. And this is funny because the second card, I had to keep shuffling. The second card that came out is 4-4. And we have the generator. And so look, I'm noticing right away, okay, in this one here, we have a downwards pyramid. This one. This one is a downwards pyramid, and this one is an upwards pyramid. And those in combination is a divine masculine, divine feminine coming together energy to make you electrifying. And look at what I'm wearing. Okay? I couldn't have planned this. We've got our two pyramids coming together, and our first two cards up that I had to pull were exactly that imagery. So that is like just rad. Because when these two energies come together within you, you're balancing your masculine and your feminine. And listen, I've been really challenged lately to be in my feminine energy. Feminine energy is not my comfort zone. My comfort zone is masculine energy, where I can work and do things. I just did some writing about this, about resting. I'm like, no, I don't want to rest. I want to do stuff. And I was feeling really good a couple of weeks ago, and I took up running, and I'm feeling active, masculine energy. And Spirit was like, I kept hearing it, sit in stillness and silence. Sit in stillness and silence. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm having a temper tantrum about this. I want to go running. I want to listen to music. I want to have fun. And then I broke my toe. Right? Because if you don't pay attention to Spirit's going to force you to do what you need to do. So if you are not been doing the resting that is required on this part of the awakening, and listen, this balancing of these two energies that is so electrifying when they come together, the balancing of these two energies requires rest. And so I've been sulking about the resting that has been going on this last week, because I've been basically bedridden for most of that week, and I wasn't enjoying it. There was no joy to be had in the resting, but today I finally, succumbed to like sitting fully in the energy, which was core wounds bubbling to the surface, as happens on this journey. And what those core wounds were, rejection wounds. So if you are experiencing some sacral chakra issues, aches and pains in the womb space, and even if you don't have a womb because you might be a man, in the lower belly space, and that is coming up to help release where you feel a sense of belonging in the world. Where are you belonging? Because where you are belonging is as somebody who is going to generate a whole new way of being into the world. So we need to balance the masculine and the feminine within. Balance the rest and the relaxation in with the masculine energy as well. So that is a super awesome place to start. I'm excited about that. I'm electrified. Ooh! Okay, let's move next into the Archeo deck and see what archetypal energies are at play. And yes, very synchronistic, the shirt and the first two cards. There's a glimmer. I talk a lot about triggers, but glimmers are like God winks that say, hey, yes, things are moving in the right direction. Yes, it's a thumbs up from God, Spirit, the universe, the creator, whoever you like to use. Oh, okay. This is funny. This is funny to me. We have a divine masculine, divine feminine card coming up. We've got anima and animus. So we've got the sun as well as the moon energies coming into alignment with each other, coming into contact again. This is exciting energies. So the more, and I love it, look, they're each individually split in half. Okay, so they each individually have divine masculine and divine feminine within them. They're embracing their shadow and their light. Look, shadow, light, shadow, light, shadow, light, shadow, light. So when we love the fuck out of ourselves, we learn to love our shadow sides as well as our light sides. Logo. The love right in the middle of it all, and that's going to bring it, and she's even sitting on her heart space going, yes, I'm good. I know where I'm at in my heart space. So there's a nice, interesting first archetypical energy coming in. So we're also, with the animus, it's about balancing our earthly 3D matrix world with the spiritual world as well. It's understanding that we are a spirit having a human experience, and the human experience is one that's full of all kinds of experiences that includes all of our emotions. So we need to be grounded. This is bringing us grounding in all of the higher energies and bringing them into the world so that we can manifest this generator card, and creative expression. We're creating this balanced energy moving forward. Next up, I like it a lot. We have the warrior. So we still have a lot of warrior work at play here. And well, you guys who all watch my channel are certainly warriors, doing all of the deep dives into like doing what is necessary to balance the anima and the animus. And I like this. I'm going to go back to the anima animus card and zoom in as close as I can possibly get. And look here, we've got down in the center, one unified being, two heads here. We've got masculine, feminine into oneness. So she's pointing her fingers down and going, let's ground this. Let's bring this into like the world. Let's ground this plan and generate and be a power source. So that we can transmute and change things for the bigger and for the better of all. Because we are warriors of light, people. I'm also liking this. We have the next card up because 3 jumped out. We have intimate. And look at this. Oh, isn't she soft and gentle and divine? And down here at the bottom, we have this tree that's growing. So we've grounded, we've developed into this, and now we're able to build a whole new world. This tree that is growing is beautiful in here. I wish I could see what it's... I want to read the book. Let's go into the book for intimate. Let's see what intimate has to say and share with us. Why not? Seeing as I have the glasses and I can actually read it, that's a good thing. Intimate. I would like some intimate. This journey at times has felt like I have become a monk. And you'll see though in the intimate, she is on her own, but she's being protected and surrounded. Intimate. The intimate brings sweet sensuality and intuitive understanding of all your emotional and your physical needs, moods, and temperature changes. She has an infinite capacity for understanding your longings, whether it be sensual, erotic, or merely a need for gentle comforting of your weary spirit. And man, your weary spirit is weary because this warrior work has been exhausting. The intimate comes to you without artifice, and your night embrace is sweet, honeycombed tongue. Ooh, a sweet honeycombed tongue. Meow. The persona, it says, beyond the posturing, are we not still creatures of sensual longing for beauty and opulence? Romantic orientalists, masked in our denim and synthetics, scampering from one multitask to the next. Are we not scared of the vacuum that waits to devour us? When the day is done and the lights turned out, the loneliness threatens to make ice cold your sheets. She enters, passing through the air's dark creases to slip beside you in your bed. Moving to a rhythm of your longing, she is your perfect lover, cocooning you in her gentle arms, absolving you from worldly sin and keeping away the doubts that plague you. When you caress your intimate, her pleasure becomes your pleasure, and sounds of stirring silence in your stuttering mind, her passion dispelling your sense of isolation. Her smell is intoxicating, and her gentle touch leads you away from fear and anxiety into the stillness of righteous sleep. Goosebumps. Yes, please. I think we all are having a lack of intimacy and would like some of that energy to come into us for the future, because this awakening path has been isolating, lonely, hermiting energy for a long period of time. And so to feel the sweet caress of intimacy and being safe in an environment is what Spirit is saying awaits us. You know, we still, you know, this is very powerful reading that's coming in that's talking about, you know, energizing, balancing the masculine and feminine, allowing ourselves to be in that feminine. This card is, yes, it reads like a romance, a red hot romance novel. Absolutely. We are long overdue, and I like it because when I put these two cards down, our warrior is staring at our beautiful, beautiful, sensual, feminine energies. So again, we're getting a balancing of masculine and feminine energy. He's like looking at this saying, oh, yes, please. I think I'd like a long, hot sip of that Kool-Aid. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Maybe some fun coming down the lines for some people. Get that candlelight going. Some maybe rose oil burning. Fresh sheets. There's a song by Jane's Addiction, which happens to be my favorite band. And the song is called 3 Days. And in the beginning of the song, it says, I prepared the room tonight. A city of candles. Fresh sheets. And then it goes on to be very erotic type of song. So maybe you want to pour yourself a nice hot bath and listen to the song 3 Days by Jane's Addiction. One of my personal favorites. Okay, we are moving next up into the Starseed Oracle deck. And we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So we're in this this sanctum, this beautiful building of healing and purification and cleansing. It looks like water and light and everything. It's so cleansing, it's purifying. And so yes, this is the energy we've been in for a while. We still might find ourselves doing a little bit more of this as we clean out any residual woundings that are still going on in there. So connect to the higher realms where you can. I did a wonderful meditation. I don't know if you know of Steve Noble. He is an English gentleman that does guided meditations on YouTube for free, although he does have a private area that you can join. And I did one yesterday for cutting cords. Highly recommend cut cords as best you can, as well as working with ultraviolet light. So we have a lot of ultraviolet energy coming in here, and ultraviolet purifies and cleanses and clears out any energies that we need to clear out. You can do some prayers to Archangel Zadkiel or Saint Germain of the Violet Flame, are two ascended masters that you can call upon to help, and just visualize yourself in a giant flame, a giant ultraviolet flame. It's not hot, it's this beautiful light that just cleanses and clears. Lots of violet flame energies coming in with this beautiful angel standing in her highest of high energy. Loving that. Next up, we're going to hop into the little box of motivational shit, because sometimes we all need a kick in the ass. Absolutely, why not? One of my little micro decks, I've joked about this deck before because somebody just made really nice box and then laminated some cards, but you know, whatever. A deck is a deck is a deck, and here we go. Prove them bitches wrong. So yes, that's funny because it resonates a little bit with the video that I put on today, talking about how often you might be typecast into your family of origin and or friend groups. You know, it's like an actor that is a comedian and then wants to break out and do a drama, and they're like, no, you're a comic. You're a comic actor. And you're like, no, but I'd like to try to do something different. I would like to try a drama. And then you go and you audition for all kinds of roles, and they're rejecting you, going, no, we know you as a comic. People aren't, your face is funny. Nobody's going to believe that you're a drama actor. And you're like, oh yeah? Hell to the no, I'm going to be me. and I'm going to do drama better than anybody's done drama before, or, you know, other way around. Maybe you're going to try your hand at comedy. So yes, we're going to prove all those naysayers wrong. I am not what you think that I am. I am what I know I am. That's a little bit of yum yum. And definitely in the vibe today to say hells to the no on how you define me. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me. I'm going to love me. I'm going to fully love and accept myself for who I am. And who I am is all that I am. It's my feminine, it's my masculine, it's my shadow, it's my light. I am a warrior, and I am also soft and gentle. I can be hard when I need to be, and firm when I need to be, and I can be seductive and soft and sweet. Yeah, because you got it all inside of you. Next up, I'm hopping into the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Oh, that card almost wanted to come out. Almost. It's because this one wants to come. Aha! Didn't we have this card last week? I think we did. Recovery. We're still doing some recovery work, so that still ties in to this deep cellular healing. And you can see, again, we've got purple energy, violet flame energy. It's through the recovery work that we get this key that leads us to this doorway, into this brilliant, beautiful hall of angels where we can be attended to. So yes, I'm going to suggest very highly that you go on to Steve Noble's YouTube and find his ultraviolet meditation and do that. It's a guided meditation. It's about half an hour in length. You can just lie down comfortably somewhere and let his very soothing voice help cleanse, purify, clear any energies that are still holding you in a little bit of a situation, so that you can get the key to move through this door and ascend up to the next level. Next, let us go. So we have I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. Absolutely. That's a song. Oh, I love it. I don't know that song. You're going to have to share that song with me. I'm hearing the song now, and it's a funny one because it's like from the 80s, you know. What a man, what a man, what a mighty fat man. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, but there we go. That's our masculine energy coming in with a little bit of strut. I'm a mighty fine good man. Mighty good man. Yeah, I'm not the world's best singer, but you know, who cares? It's all about having fun. We are next hopping into my self-care deck, which I've divided into 3 subparts because it has 3 different backings. And there we go. Shall we take them both? I think we should. Both jumped out. Both shall be heard. And so we have up. And we already have another sync coming in. When you when you recover or discover something that nourishes your soul and brings joy, care enough about yourself to make room for it in your life. And that is a quote by Jean Shinoda Bolin. And it's saying the instruction today to take time out today and treat yourself to an energetic pick-me-up. Aha. So that connects into the generator and where we started, the generator and the electric. We want to like raise our energy up a little bit. So what's something that you can do that's an energetic pick-me-up? Music seems to be coming up a lot in today's read, hearing things. So maybe putting on some dancey vibes that feel good and make you energized. Even if you only listen to it while you're washing the dishes or something, or cooking dinner, put on something a little bit like, whee, hey, I know, put on the U Movement playlist. Did you know that I have a U Movement playlist? I do have a U Movement playlist. It's over 8 hours in length with upbeat songs to get you out moving for your aligned walking. The link for that should be in the description below. It's on Spotify, and it's all upbeat dance tunes. It's all feel-good music. So maybe we're going to put some of that on and turn off the Lamenting Awakening playlist that I've been playing lately, or the spiritual chant music. We're going to give that a pass today too. And today instead we're going to, throw on some old disco songs that you used to have some fun in. And when I say disco, I'm referring to the European version of that word, which means a nightclub in North America. Okay, our second card out of the self-care deck is almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. I love it. 2 cards came out. All through this read is masculine and feminine energy at the same time. So first we're being told to do something energizing, and then we're being told to unplug for a little bit. So we're getting something for the masculine energy inside of us and something for the feminine inside of us. To just say, okay, and now I'm going to dance my little heart out for an hour, and then I'm going to unplug myself and have a technology break and just sit in silence and enjoy. It says, take some time today to unplug. Turn off your phone, shut down your computer, and reflect on your energetic level. How do you feel? Do you need to prioritize yourself more today? So here's the challenge, warriors. Warriors, is to not only give ourselves something energizing, this electric and generator coming up, but we're also going to give ourselves something intimate, something feminine. Unplug from everything. Pour yourself a hot, soothing bath with some aromatherapies. Light a candle. Throw some salts in there. And just maybe have some tunes on, as in some soft, gentle, romantic solfeggio frequencies or something like that. And just love your body with nice, cleansing, gentle caresses. There we go. Masculine and feminine energies coming in for the win today. Today we are balancing both. So that is very good. I'm liking that. Next up, and I was just talking about water energies, we're going to hop into the Sacred Sea Oracle. I'm going to check in. Hello, Gary. Welcome. Gary's ordered some mushroom coffee online. Very good. Yum. Good for you. Good for the brain. I'm going to give you a trick with your mushroom coffee, Gary, that you may not have considered. Throw a tablespoon of coconut oil in that while you're having your tea. I know it might sound a little bit odd, but the coconut oil will intensify the powers, the healing powers of the mushrooms, because they are adaptogens. And so when you add fat, when you consume an adaptogen, it intensifies the healing. So for focus, he's mushroom tea for focus. See, I love it when cards do this. We're getting replicating energies today. Yes, just a tablespoon of some nice coconut oil. We also have up card 24, the Sea Goddess of Sensuality. So we've got more of that feminine energy. So we're balancing again masculine and feminine energy so that we can be with ourselves and love ourselves and just, sensuality, if we break down the word, is to give all of our senses a little bit of a treat. It doesn't have to just necessarily refer to sexuality, but sensuality, senses, What are we smelling? What are we seeing? Dim the lights. What are we have on our skin? Is it nice, soft, gentle fabrics? Maybe put on your bed some clean sheets, flannel if you're, starting to get cold. Something soft, something soothing, something gentle. Indulge your senses. Your senses are part of our body, and this brings us back to the animus card of balancing the physical with the spiritual. And we often, are kind of harsh to our bodies and kind of cruel. We expect an awful lot of them to work hard, to accomplish this, to do that. And then what do we do to soothe them? So yes, we're being told, do some soothing, gentle, indulge in wearing your fleece, warm socks, or whatever it is that you like. So that the more we practice some sensuality, even if it's just on our own, the more we're cultivating this feeling of intimacy that came in. So I like that. We need to cultivate all these energies always within self first. So a little bit of self-intimacy and indulging. Indulge those senses. What are we eating? Really pay attention to the foods that you're eating. Smell them. That coffee that you're about to make, turn it into a meditation. Did you know that you could do that with coffee? You can. With each sip that you take, really enjoy it. Really thoroughly be with your coffee so that every single sip is thought of and mindful and experienced fully. That's a nice way to incorporate a sense of sensuality. This also says celebrate romance. So if you can and you will, maybe a little romance for yourself won't go amiss. Otherwise, maybe some romance is coming in. We're seeing a lot of balancing of male and female energies in here. So some healthy romance could very well be on the horizon for many of us. As I said, we've been for a very long period of time doing our solo work. And so eventually that's going to attract in, because look, we've been in this this generator energy that's going to attract in divine partnership. Divine partnership. Right? So we've been cutting the ties to the past and recovering and healing, and we're moving into something that's a little bit more pleasurable. Pleasure is also our sacral chakra issue. So the more we clear out the wounds there that I was dealing with today about, belonging, which is also a sacral chakra issue, and feelings of rejection and feelings of community and where do I fit and how do I interact with people. So the more we clear out our core wounds, the more we are in the energy to bring in divine partnership. Sacred sexuality is the way of the future. We let go of the old toxic ways of being, of some of the archetypes that would be associated with like the player or the fuckboy, and on the other side, the vixen or the there's equally nasty energies on the feminine. Both sides have traditionally used sex as a means to get what they want, as opposed to using it as a means to like manifest, tantric energy, manifest a whole new way to create. And so once you get into divine partnership, that's where the term power couple comes in, because you're literally like a cell. Right? A battery is got that's negative and it's positive brought together. It's got its masculine and its feather brought together, and then a battery can just light things up. So there's lots of great examples of power couples out there that just like, you're like, my God, they can do no wrong. They just manifest and manifest and manifest. Immediately I'm thinking of Ryan Reynolds and his partner. Like, wow, those two just create and create and create and create. We have 2 Bitchslaps of the universe that have come forward for us today, and we have Be Weird. Love the fuck out of it. That is where your magic is. Yes, your magic is in authenticity. All pink energy surrounding it. So loving the fuck out of ourselves, which means loving the fuck out of our weirdness, out of our things that people perhaps have judged us for in the past. Because the more we accept who we are, what we are as we are, we're going to go back to this card over here and prove them wrong, bitches. You thought I was this? Ha! This is a comeback story and it's going to be powerful. I am going to manifest more than you could possibly imagine because I am balanced in this energy now. And yeah, I ain't taking no prisoners. Money. I like money. I'd like some of that. Money is not the root of all evil. Hate is, fear is. Well, I'm going to slightly disagree with this. Hate and fear directed in the wrong way is, but we're warriors here and we can sit through the hate and the fear and transmute it into something powerful. Wasting your gifts so you can bitch about people who are making money is, oh yes, gossip. Gossip is nasty energy. Chin up, buttercup. It's time to make your own fucking magic happen. I think we need to hear that message again. I really do. Okay, so chin up, buttercup. It's time to make your own fucking magic happen. There we go. Bitch slap to the universe. I love that. That's very nice. So there are some of our messages today, and I'm feeling like I'm going to pull another archetype because I feel like some archetypes want to come in. And this deck is very difficult. And if either of you guys that are in the chat or anyone else for that matter would like a card pulled, please hop into the chat and let me know. And if you have a preference of what deck, then hop on in because I will pull you a card after this. And if you have any questions, throw them into the chat now. This deck is very large, so bear with me. This one here is Carolyn Miss Archetype deck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have two cards that hopped on out. I like it. I'm liking all the cards today. They're you know, uplifting. First card up, we have Storyteller. And the light attribute of the storyteller is the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. The shadow attribute of the storyteller is making up tales that harm others. Again, another sync there because if you didn't watch already my video that I posted today entitled, I don't know, something twin flame, something scapegoat, something, see, it's already so far ago, I can't recall. But I talked a lot about, you know, the stories that others paint us to be in, the scripts and the characterizations that others place upon you. And so as we are starting to embrace who we are, you know, being our weird self, be weird, love the fuck out of it, that's where your magic is. As we get more and more in tune with our truth of who and what we really are, that's where the power lies, because these energies of others telling you and projecting onto you what you are. And so the thing with projection is that you always have to remember those are confessions. When somebody is pointing a finger at you, as the old saying goes, there's three pointing back at them. So if they're accusing you of something, that's because that's what they're doing. If they're calling you certain derogatory terms, that's because that's what they think of themselves. and they're projecting it onto you. They're creating a story. So that's the shadow attribute of the storyteller. The light attribute of the storyteller is the ability to be in authenticity. And we have this like kind of turquoisey blue throat chakra energy coming in, which says, you know, I'm going to say my truth and tell my stories and express myself without fear of any ridicule or anything else, because I'm standing in truth, okay? I'm standing in absolute truth. Next up, we have, and I'll show you the little picture of that. We have this lovely lady with a very funny kind of hat thing. It's like, I don't even know what that hat is, but she's telling us a nice story and she's singing us a song with it. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of when I was a child in kindergarten of story time. Which is funny because the next card up we have is Child, the Magical Child. So I've talked a lot about your inner child, and we all have inner children, and the inner child archetype is subdivided into multiple parts. So there can be the wounded child, there can be the abandoned child, there can be the eternal child, like a Peter Pan that never grows up. And then there can be the magical child. So the magical child here, and I love it, she's all in her kind of like fairy energy. The light attribute says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. The shadow attribute of the child magical is pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. So we want to connect in again with that magical place within and see the beauty even in difficult situations. See the silver lining, see the lesson, see the awe, see the magnificence, see the miracles. The more you notice little miracles, the more bigger miracles will start to manifest. And so that's where the power of gratitude and thanks for all the things that come in. You know, every person that comes in and resonates with me, I have such a massive amount of gratitude, and it's miraculous to me because of where I was. So I recognize that, and it just keeps multiplying. This generator keeps pumping out more and more and more. It just keeps coming in, and I'm like, yes. This energy is fantastic. So yes, connect with your elemental, spiritual, giddy, cute little side of self. The little girl or the little boy that believed it was possible. The movie Peter Pan came up, but I'm thinking more of Tinker Bell. And, you know, the line therein is, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe in fairies. I do, I believe, I believe. So we're to start believing again in the magic that is due to come for us, because we've been doing all of this work. So believe again. Next up, I'm going to pull a card for Yvonne. And I'm going to hop on into Sacred Destiny Oracle for you, darling. I didn't pick a green from a green deck today for you. Normally I would pick a green deck, but no, I'm being told to pick from this one. So it is the Sacred Destiny for you we are looking at. Your message is in here. There we go. While I'm shuffling, if anybody out there in YouTube land is wanting to book a private one-on-one oracle read with me, the way to do that is in the description below. Otherwise, reach out and get in touch with me via my email, which is justbebeing@gmail.com. If you struggle in any way to get a response from me there, please find me on Facebook. Be Freedom, B-E-E, Freedom is how you can find me, or hop on into the Spiritual Warrior Support Group. And beautiful lady, this is a beautiful card for you. We have blessings. Some blessings are overdue and bringing in, we need to have a little bit more confidence coming in. We're a little shy of confidence, a little hiding, but the more we incorporate some self-love and some self-compassion, pinks and greens energies, which is all about that higher heart place, the more we love the fuck out of ourselves and show ourselves that gentle, soft energy, it's higher blah 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 blah. It's higher heart chakra activations that have been kicking off as of late, and the more our hearts are open, the more that we are going to receive. And you can see here in the background just this waterfall of energy starting to trickle in. When blessings start to come, they don't come in a tsunami, otherwise you'd drown. They trickle on in. First it starts as like one little drop, and then it's like a little bit of a trickle, and then we get into a flow, and then we're like, hey, I can start to feel a little bit confident about this. This is actually starting to go my way. So understand, it's a little bit of a process as the waters of abundance begin to flow in. I love all those waterfalls in the background and this sweet little bird. So there you go, hon. That should give you some positive, yes, it's coming. It's on the horizon. And Yvonne says, yes, I love blessings and have that sounds right about bit of hiding. That sounds right about a bit of hiding. Yes, sorry, I can't read. Okay, Gary, I saw you in here as well, and Gary, we're going to go into another C oracle for you, the Soul Journeys Oracle. And so just remember, any individual cards pulled, we are a collective, so the messages resonate as well with anyone else who's watching this later on, or, always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. That's how, if it works, if certain messages work for you and you're like, yeah, then, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or a comment and say, yeah, this particular, I love to hear back when certain cards, really ding a dong for you and like, yes. Okay. Your mission, Gary, at the moment is to master presence. Being in the present moment, being here now. And we've got this like nice little wave flowing in with itself, present. And it says, may you sense each shiver of the surf. So each shiver of the surf, it doesn't necessarily mean you're always going to be riding high on the wave. Sometimes you're going to be paddling out. Sometimes you're going to be like, whoa, this one's too big. What's happening? Sometimes you're going to do a face plant and get water up your nose. And that's okay, because being in the present moment means experiencing whatever comes. It's not about, I want to think about what is going to come or what has previously come. It's, I need to be in whatever the energy is now. So what is now? What is now? Well, right now I'm hungry. Well, right now I'm emotional. I'm irritated. I'm aggravated. Oh, right now I'm tired. Right now I'm needing a shower and oh, right now that person really pissed me off. I'm going to sit in the trigger. I'm going to be in the trigger. I'm going to be in the now. I'm going to experience everything fully, understanding that every single thing that I experience is part of the mission. The mission isn't about getting somewhere in the future. The mission is about right now, experiencing whatever this present moment gives you, whether it's a pleasant experience or an unpleasant experience. You just say, okay, This is what I'm going to fully love and accept myself, even though I'm irritable right now. I'm going to fully love and accept this moment, even though I just got a tax bill out of the blue and it's really irritating me. I'm going to love and accept myself right now because I'm feeling good listening to my dance music, the YouTube New Movement playlist, and I'm doing my dishes and I'm feeling groovy. There you go. Simon and Garfunkel, feeling groovy. Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last, just kicking down the cobblestones. Looking for fun and feeling groovy. There you go. So we're going to feel groovy as we kick down those cobblestones. I don't know if there's cobblestones near you. That would be really super cool if there are. And just be here now. Okay? Hope that one works for you, Gary, and resonates. We are a little bit early, so I'm going to pull... Which ones should I pull from? I'm going to pull something else. Since we're feeling groovy, I'm going to hop on over here into my Inner Fucking Peace deck. Oh, you're welcome for my song. I missed the last note a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's okay, because I'm going to love and accept myself even when I'm slightly flat. Because we're going to have fun. And then I'm going to cook myself some dinner after this. Okay, yeah. Dance in the storm. We're going to just, whatever comes, we're going to accept it. So I'm really getting some dance vibes happening here, please. And on the back side of this, we've got fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, that is our read for today, folks. I hope that those that join us later like it and find some messages that work for them. Over the next few weeks, we have lots of stuff that's going to hopefully start shifting more and more. If you haven't already felt the shift, hopefully you will continue to feel the shift as Pluto moves its way towards Aquarius energies, where it will be for over 10 years. I'm not sure exactly how many years, decades. It might actually be 20 years. I'm not sure. I can't remember. That's amazing. Saturn has also gone retrograde, which might bring in some karmic stuff. So be on the lookout for that if karma's coming to play, understand that karma's just coming in to help clear some bills that need paying. And so if you have karma in the way of you've not rested enough, that feminine energy, then you need to pay the piper and lie yourself down and do some sleep. And it's the other way, if you've been in slothful kind of energy and karma bill comes, you might be pushed out the door and forced to go into some work. So there might be shifts and changes coming along, and there you go. I want to thank you all for the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. If you would like to donate an oracle deck to me, the way to do that is in the description below. And I'm sending you all my absolute love. Mwah. Peace out.